Okay, let's jump right in. I did my brows off camera, but I am using the e.l.f. Lock-On Liner and Brow Cream in medium brown to fill in my brows. Next, I'm going to moisturize my lips with the Pillow Plump Extra Extra Large. I love this stuff. It makes my lips so plump and juicy. Yes, girl. Hershey brown skin. I'm going to moisturize with my Aveeno Daily Moisturizer. This is a whipped souffle, and it makes my skin very, very soft. And I love to use it in the winter time. It gives me that glow that I need when my skin is too dry. And next, I'm going to moisturize with Clinique Gel. And this is a water-based gel, but it dries up very, very good. And I like it because it doesn't leave like an oily cast on your skin. It actually dries up and it feels really, really good and lightweight. And next, I'm going to go in with my Baby Skin Maybelline Primer. Y'all, this literally gives y'all baby skin. Like the name speaks for itself. It smooths everything out. It gets those pores nice and closed up so that makeup can look flawless. Honey. Okay. Next, we're going to go on with the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation and my MAC Match Master. The Match Master I'm using in 7.5, and the Maybelline Fit Me I'm using in the color 358 Latte, and I'm going to mix them together. I'm just putting the product on the back of my hand to warm it up, and I'm going to apply it with the flat top Wet n Wild brush just to buff it in. I love flat top brushes to buff in. Like, I don't like to swipe using foundation. I like to buff. I know it looks a little lighter now, but once it gets over my entire face and I blend it out, and I get underneath my neck and on my neck I have discoloration, but my foundation do match my chest, which it should. But I'm gonna put a little bit on my neck just to make sure everything looks good. Blend, girl, blend. There's never enough blending. Like, I'll be blending for ages, but I be having too much to do, so I try to do this as quick as possible. I had to bring out my little small hand mirror to make sure that I was getting everything good. Blend those top of those brows. Make sure that you're not leaving that bright white line at the top when you're carving out your brows. Sometimes people leave the concealer very bright at the top. I do not like that, ladies. Make sure you blend that out. And I kind of have a few dark spots underneath my chin area because I do have like a lot of hair on my face. Like, I'm a hairy girl. I get it from my mom. I'm going to go in with my damp Real Technique sponge just to push in my foundation a little more and to take away just a little bit of that product so it looks a little more seamless and not so much cakey. Yes, I'm going to press that into my neck. Yep. Next, I'm going to go in and highlight with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Almond. And I'm going to do this on all the parts that you're supposed to highlight underneath your eyes, on the bridge of your nose, your chin, and your forehead. When you take a picture with flash, you'll see that where you highlight is where the light hits you the most, where the places where you highlight. So now we're going to go ahead and take that same Real Technique sponge. Make sure your sponges are clean before you start blending because you don't want your concealer to look cakey from using that same beauty blender too many times. So we're just blending that out, and I like to go from my chin to my forehead, underneath my eyes, and then the bridge of my nose. I just love concealer. Like, I love highlight. It just brightens up your face. It makes you look awake and alive. Like, this is probably my favorite step in doing makeup, I promise you. feels fresh and seamless. Blend, honey. Yes. And I'm gonna go down the bridge of my nose and get that nose on fleek, honey. I love the snatch nose, and you guys will see once I start to contour that I love a snatch nose. Now I'm just gonna go around all the places that I highlighted just to blend out all that concealer and foundation together. What was that on my nose? I don't know. But I'm gonna blend around all of that concealer just to make sure it looks seamless and there's no harsh lines between my highlight and my foundation. I'm gonna go on with some more highlight, and this is in the color Warm Sand, just to brighten up my highlight a little more and just add a little more for a full coverage look. I love full coverage. Like, I have to have a full coverage look. I feel like no look is complete without it being full coverage. I love it. And we're just blending, we're just blending, we're just blending. Blend, honey. Make sure that nose on fleek. And I'm also going to apply some concealer right on top of my mustache, because sometimes my mustache makes around my mouth look a little dark. So I'm just going to brighten that up just a little with some concealer. And now we're going to set that concealer with the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. Oh my God, my powder is almost gone. But we're just going to push that into the skin really, really good, just to make sure that concealer is set in place and will not move all day under no circumstances, honey. Yes, push that Sacha in. Make sure you're nice and set and matte in all those concealed areas. I love dancing, y'all, so don't mind me when I'm singing my little song and moving my head to my little music in the background. Set that forehead, honey. I know my forehead and my chin is where I get the most greasy, so I make sure I set those areas as well too. And now I'm gonna go right on top of that Sacha Buttercup with the Airspun Translucent setting powder, and I'm gonna go right on top of all those highlighted areas just to brighten up those highlighted areas just a little bit. I feel like this powder adds a little bit of brightness without the flashback. Like, this is a really good translucent powder that doesn't have any flashback. I love it. And I get it from Walgreens for about $7. Now I'm going to contour with my LA Colors with this is the LA Colors Mineral Press Powder in Ebony. And I'm just going to chisel those cheeks, honey. Make sure I am contoured up. Make sure I am defining those cheeks, making them stand out. Now I like to contour right. I like to match like right in the middle of my ear. I don't like to contour above my ear, or I don't like to contour underneath my ear. Like right in the middle. And it's like, I just think it's perfect right there. And we're gonna make sure we get it all underneath the chin to make sure that that neck and that contour is matching. And we're also going to make sure we go on the forehead just to blend out where my silk scarf is, because we don't want any harsh lines when it's time for me to take off my scarf. So we're going to make sure we put contour there as well. Yes, boo. So now I'm going to contour my nose, and I'm going to take that same mineral LA Girl powder and with a small taper brush, and we're just going to go on the sides of our nose. I like to make my nose contour go into my eyebrows, because I like the beginning of my eyebrows to look very, very natural and not so boxy. I hate boxy brows at the beginning. I like them to be more natural, so I just blend my nose contour with my eyebrows. And I also put some of that same LA Girl Mineral in the color Ebony on my eyelid, just to create like a natural brown kind of eyeshadow look. I really don't use eyeshadow for this look, but I always put my contour shade on top of my lid. Looking good, girl, looking good. I'm loving it. Next, I'm going to take my Studio Fix MAC powder in the color NW 43. And I'm going to dust away that powder from all the areas that I highlighted and that I set. I like using this when I'm dusting away those powders just to make sure that I'm adding color back and I don't look too white. Yes, honey. I love this powder. It's like so soft and matte. It just gets you looking so nice. Talk to me nice. Now I'm going to take that same powder and go over my entire face just to make sure everything is blended together. Not too much of the powder, just enough just to dab across my whole face and make sure everything is seamless. I'm going to add some more contour powder because I like to look very warm, y'all. I'm a brown girl and I love to look brown. I love to look warm and luscious. That's me. I'd rather look warm than too pale. Next, we're going to go in with the Black Radiance blush, and it's a baked blush in the color Rich Peach. Now, this baked blush has a little shimmer in it, so it almost makes you look like you have a mild highlight when you apply it, but it's really pretty and it's really pigmented. So, ladies, please be careful with this blush. I'm a blush lover, so it doesn't matter to me if it's too much. Like, I'm a blush lover. I love blush. I feel like blush just makes a woman look so good. And it makes my cheeks look so rosy. Yes, girl. You're beautiful. Gonna blend that out with my powder brush. Yep. Next, I'm gonna spray my face to set it with the e.l.f. Mist and Set in the color Clear. And I like a lot of setting spray because I just feel like setting spray just takes away all those powders. I feel like it brings your face back to life. I feel like it takes all that powdery, ghostly look away. It's just the best. I love setting spray. It just soaks up all those powders and makes you look fresh again. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit, but not too much because I like my face to be a little damp when I'm applying my highlighter because it makes the highlighter pop a little more than usual. Just waiting for it to dry. Now I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild. This is the Mega Glow highlight in the color Golden Flower Crown. And I like to apply this highlighter first because it gives like a natural glow. And I don't only apply highlighter to the upper part of my cheekbone. I also like to apply it on the apples of my cheeks just so when I smile, you can see it as well. Some people only apply it on the sides and you can only see it when they turn. But I like to see mine from the front, so I'm going to apply it on my cheeks too. Now, this is the Milani Baked Bronzer and Highlight. It's in Fantastic and Gold. Now, I found this highlighter a long time ago in a CVS and Plantation, and I can't find it anymore. So, if you would like to purchase this highlighter, you will have to go on MilaniCosmetics.com to purchase it. I'm going to put some on the tip of my nose just to get it all nice and slim and give it a little glow. And I also like to put some on the bridge of my nose as well. Yes, girl. You are highlighted, bronzed, and looking good. Next, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline The Falsies Volume Express Mascara. And I'm just going to pull out my lashes to make them look darker, bolder, longer. I love to make my lashes look very baby dollish. Like, I love that look. I love that effect. And I'm not going to apply any strips today because I am rocking these bomb eyelash extensions by Homicide Minks. I will put her information down in the description box. She is a bomb, y'all. She is a beast in Miami, okay? Next, I'm going to go in with, I was having a hard time opening that liquid liner. That is the liquid liner by Iconic, and that is what I'm going to use to draw on my moles, okay? Yes, Marilyn Monroe. Let me tell y'all, if y'all know me, y'all know that I love my moles since middle school, okay? Next, I'm going to go in with my Aveeno makeup wipes, and I'm going to just wipe away that pillow plump from my lips so I can get ready to apply my liner and my gloss. I'm going to be using the Jordana Black Brown Lip Liner. And I like to get black brown because I like my lip liner kind of dark because I'm already very brown, and I feel like the regular brown doesn't show up that much on me when I do apply it to my lips. So the first gloss that I'm going to be applying is the NYX Extreme Shine Lip Cream in the color Natural. And this lip cream is very pigmented, so you only need a little bit. I only apply some to my bottom lip, and I just move it all around and try to blend it out because, honey, look at that. Ooh, that is pigmented. So next I'm going to go on with the NYX Butter Gloss in the color Apple Strudel. And this color is so beautiful. It's so pink. I love pink lips. I feel like it is like everything on a girl, a brown girl. Pink lips are everything on a brown girl. I love it. And then right on top of that, we're going to put some of this Victoria's Secret Clear Gloss just to make the look a little more glossier. And I love glossy lips, okay? You can never go wrong with glossy lips. Never, ever, ever. If you like this look and how I achieved it, give it a big thumbs up. Go like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your notifications to have first dibs on my next video. Thank you guys so much, and I love all of you guys so dearly, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.